Hey everyone, this is a guitar tutorial for Weary Traveler by Jordan St. Cyr. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to my channel or give this video a like and comment below on what else you want to see in the future. Additionally, if you're interested in any of the gear that you see today, there are links in the description below. Alright, grab your acoustic guitar and a capo and let's get started. Alright, so you'll notice my capo is on the first fret. We're going to be playing in the key of C to match the original key, which is in E. And actually, we're going to take the original recording and play over it, but we're also going to use the ideas that is from another video from Jordan playing in a live setting. I'll put that in the description for you so you can watch that, because we're going to use the techniques that he uses in that setting and apply it to the original recording. Alright, so here are the chords you need to know. C, F, G, and A minor. And that's it. Super simple, 4 chords. Let's break it down. Here's the C chord. Put your index finger on the B string, 1st fret, middle finger on the D string, 2nd fret, and ring finger on the 3rd fret, A string. And you're going to not play the low E string when you strum, so just the A string on down. To play an F chord, pretty much keep the same shape what you had for the C chord. Put your middle finger down a string. Now you're on G, 2nd fret. Put your pinky down on the D string, 3rd fret, and you got yourself an F chord. Now you could do one of two things. You can play it as is, again avoiding the low E string, but you want to avoid the high string also. Or you could play the high E and put your index finger kind of like barring the last 2 strings on the bottom to have a fuller sound. So either way, whatever works for you. For G, put your middle finger on the low E 3rd fret, index finger A string 2nd fret, and then your pinky was going to go on the high E string 3rd fret. You could also put your ring finger on the B string 3rd fret as well. I like to do this to have a fuller sound. This is the G, and without the ring finger. Again, whatever works for you. Last but not least, the A minor. Put your index finger on the 1st fret B string, middle finger on the D string 2nd fret, and your ring finger goes on the G string 2nd fret. And you avoid strumming the low E for this one also. Alright, so that about does it for chords. I'm going to go over the strumming pattern after we play through the song, but I will tell you, when you watch Jordan play the acoustic version, he doesn't use a pick right away. And I can't tell if he's hiding it in his hand like this, putting the pick kind of underneath his middle finger, or in between his fingers, or if it's in his lap. I'm not really sure. But whatever works for you is probably the best way I can explain it. And I actually like to tuck my pick in my hand like that. Sometimes I'll do it this way, where I have the pointy part of the pick in between the ring finger and middle fingers. And I know that's kind of weird to say, but it kind of works for me, but maybe it won't work for you. So again, use whatever method that helps you the most. And now that I think of it, just for the video and the purposes of what I'm trying to show you as an educator, I'm not going to put the pick in my hand to make things as simple as possible. So here's what he does to start the song, and then we'll break it down after we play through it. Here is the C chord, and I'm putting my thumb on the A string, which is the lowest string I can play in that chord, and then putting my index finger and middle finger on the G and B strings and playing that way. So kind of alternating between the two. Now, I'm not using that exact pattern, but that's what it would sound like if I'm just alternating between the thumb and then the index and middle fingers. So he's kind of going a little quicker, using all the fingers at the same time. And now the F chord. And the beautiful thing is you don't have to switch between the strings while you're playing, so you kind of stick with the same strings while you're switching chords. All right, again, I'm going to break it down after we play through the song, but don't worry, I'll put the chords up on the screen and I'll say them as we go along. So here we go.
Weary traveler,
C,
F, down from the storms that you have weathered.
C,
Feels
F,
like this road just might go on forever.
A minor,
Carry on.
F,
You keep on
C,
giving, but
F,
every day this world just keeps on
C,
taking. Your tired heart is on the edge of
A minor,
breaking. Carry on.
G, C, G, A minor, F, G, A minor, F, G, C, F, C, F, C, F, A minor, G, F, C, G, A minor, F, G, A minor, F, G, C, F, C, F, C, F, C, F, A minor, F, C, G, break, F, C, G, A minor, back in right here, F, G, A minor, F, G, C, F, G, A minor, just the keys, F, G, C. Well, everyone, I hope that I was able to help you out with that tutorial. So let's talk about strumming patterns. And again, let's go over the picking pattern that I chose for the verse. And I actually did hide the pick in my hand, so I'm sorry. So if you put it on your knee or in your lap, it's okay. Just do whatever you think is best for you. So let's go over verse 1. Again, here's your thumb on the A string, and then your index finger and middle fingers are going to go on the G and B strings, respectively. So it starts on C. All the strings at the same time. F. Back to C. Really just eighth notes if you think about it. And F again. Now when you switch to A minor, it sounds like this. A minor. And then F. And then you're going to break just a little bit until the second half of the verse starts, and you're going to do the same pattern for those eighth notes. All right, so now for the chorus, I don't think he does this in the acoustic version, but I just strummed whole notes, and you pick up your pick, and you're just going to strum F, C, G, A minor, back to F, G, A minor, F, G, C. And of course, next up is verse 2, and this is where I kept the pick in my hand, and I'm just going to downstrum eighth notes. So here's C, F, and back to C. Pretty simple. And you might have noticed that I'm palm muting as well. I'm not completely blunting the strings, but I'm putting this part of my hand near the bridge and kind of getting that blunty sound, but not completely. So you don't want to go crazy and overdo it. But once I get to the chorus after that, here's the strumming pattern I'm doing. Again, kind of just a simple eighth note up and down pattern. F, C, G, A minor, and so on. Now, if I don't do any chords while I'm strumming that, and just a little slower. So that's basically the strumming pattern that you'll use for the rest of the song at the major parts. When the bridge comes around right after that, you can choose to ditch the pick and go back to picking like I did, or you can keep the pick and go back to eighth notes, whatever floats your boat and whatever serves your team the best. Again, guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, comment below on what else you want to see in the future. And again, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you soon. All right, have a great week. God bless.